Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to Red Along Live for today. Everybody, welcome to Thursday on the Ride. Thursday on the Ride. Brace yourself. Lacey J, how you doing? Welcome. Who's inside here first, Jed? First, V, big up yourself. V, big up yourself. Thanks for locking it down. Thanks for being a part of our program today. Let me, from the top, introduce my partner in crime. My partner in crime, who Net is giving a little bit of an issue right now. We go get him up on the screen shortly. In the meantime, guys, today's program, listen, it's going to be touching. Very touching program today, guys. No joke, no laughing matter. We're dealing with some issues, Jed. We're dealing with some serious issues today, ladies and gentlemen. Serious issues today. Issues of domestic violence, issues of violence against women, just issues that affect our community. And that's why this platform was initially built, guys, to address issues. But before we start, I have to say this. It's very important that in every instant, you have to understand there are multiple sides to a story. There are always two sides, sometimes three sides to a story. What we're going to hear today is one important side to this story. And hopefully, guys, we get a deeper sense of understanding as to what transpired in the incident. But first, let me introduce my partner in crime, Anselm Douglas. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I good. Don't watch me there and I have all in the background and I look like if I did in the city overlooking Times Square. No, I'm in Grenada, my friend. I am in Grenada.
But Grenada could look so.
Yeah, you mean Grenada is Hollywood. Grenada is Hollywood. Grenada is Hollywood.
How is Grenada?
Great, man. Great. Excellent. I'm having real fun. Yeah.
Things coming up. Election is coming up, right?
Election is going to be on the 20th. It's going to be next Thursday.
And right? Then you have Carnival coming up shortly after.
Because election is like a mini carnival, by the way. Election is a mini carnival. Essentially, that's what it is. It is a mini carnival. And so you have all the friends, you have all the folks in Trinidad hailing you out. Everybody saying hi, Anselm. Everybody big up Anselm. Big fan base here and Ride Along.
Big up everybody, man. Yes.
Anselm, so we're going to be speaking on a topic that I know you are very passionate about. Mm-hmm. Very, very passionate about. And while we start this, I'm gonna start it up, and so I'll keep that video running right there to show people more detail on the topic that we're going to be speaking about. I want to make sure that people could see it because it's a black screen. They can't see it. It's funny. They can't see it either. All right. It's a blank screen. They can't see it. I can't see it here either. But the video that we're going to be watching, guys, hopefully we get it fixed before the program ends because it's very important. Very important. Violence against women and violence in general against women and domestic issues, Anselm. Mm-hmm. Before we start on that, I want you to tell us about your platform and why you deem that as one of your platform issues as an artist.
To me, I think when it comes to domestic violence or violence towards women, on the whole, I think it's a kind of weird situation because usually men or the male is usually the stronger sex in most cases.
Right.
So it's a cross between bullying, insecurity, and just plain being advantageous to another human being. Because we're not talking about just violence towards a woman where a man see a woman on the street, he snatch her purse and he hit her a slap. Or he punch and run. This is not what we're talking. That too. But I'm talking about in a situation where you're at home, living with someone, married to someone, in a relationship with someone, and this person feels comfortable enough to punch you in the face, break out your eye socket, break your nose bridge, fracture your jaw, break your arm, put you in hospital, and then turn around and say, you see what you make me do?
Yeah.
And turn around and say, you know I love you, that is why I just do that. To me, it's an illness. And growing up in Trinidad, it was not uncommon. In fact, Lord Nelson sang it in one of his songs. We like it. He says, not uncommon to see man beating woman.
Yeah.
And woman warning their husband to mind the sweet man. That was a line in a song. You know, I just thought it was so weird that men would have fun talking about, man, I shoot 2 slap last night and everybody laugh, kyak, kyak, kyak is a big joke. But I go home and now woman, I cook no food, I she took coffee in she head. Like, from a little child, I always thought something is wrong with that. Something kind of crazy about that. And as I grew older and I became an artist, and I recognize artists, I say, you know what, to whom much is given, much is required. And I just decided, you know what, I am going to make this my platform. And to date, I have recorded 2 songs. One is called Abuse, and the other one is called Break That Cycle, that pertains to and deals with the whole issue of domestic violence and spousal abuse. You know?
Right.
So,
well, we have a story. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the video to play, but we're getting a blank screen. But I'm going to try to fix the issue here as the program go along. On the line here, we have a young lady whose video went viral this week on MTV News in Grenada. I first saw the story, and the story looks so violent. I'm sorry I couldn't play it back now, but I will. I'll get it up so you guys could see it. The video is so violent. I'm thinking to myself, what kind of man, Jed? I don't care what the situation is, would actually take it upon himself to beat a woman like that with so much hatred, Jed, so much hatred. And worse yet, that woman was carrying a child in her arm. Now, let me, for disclaimer purposes, the news spoke about this video as it was a domestic issue. But as the guest would tell us, the person in question that was beating up on her is not her spouse. They're not in a relationship, and she'll explain the whole entire story. So this particular story, although it does have aspects and levels of domestic violence with her spouse, the person in the video that we posted earlier on Ride Along and that we will play back shortly again is not her boyfriend or her spouse. Let's try to bring her on right now. Angel, are you there?
Hi.
Angel. Thank you, Angel.
Hello.
Thank you, Angel, for coming and chatting with us on this platform. Sorry we couldn't have your video up here, but we was having some internet challenges on your end. But we want to hear your story. We want to try to understand what transpired in the incident here involving this individual who seems to be like have no regard for women in general, and your child, and was beating you up on so violently. So welcome to the program, Angel. Angel, tell us about what transpired in this video. While I try to fix it and put it up on the screen, what happened right before the video started to play?
Okay. Last Friday, I have a shop in Belmont. Last Friday, I left my shop and I was on my way home. But realized I forget something in the shop, and instead of going back to the shop, I was decided to go and buy it in the bar.
Right.
So, same time now, I saw the individual who was in the video and another guy. I mistake the other guy who was with him for somebody else who I speak to.
Right.
When approaching the steps now over here the guy asking, where's she from, Trinidad? And with that knowledge, how he from Trinidad, now it just draw my attention to the conversation. And the guy who hit me in the video, he was like replying to him and saying, yeah, but I'll give you a reason to give my effing case.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time now, I'll step up, I walk up the step briskly and I time because previously before that, he had hit me and pulled out all my hair out of my head. So it's like, you know, the peer pressure, okay, now you had the audacity to say, you'll give me a reason. So you'll give me a reason to give me my effing case.
So before what we saw in the video, what we posted on the site earlier, before that incident happened, you had a previous altercation with that individual.
Yes, it didn't have anything to do with him. He brought over the whole thing because it was with me and my ex-sister-in-law. And he intervened and said, he wrapped me around my neck, he pulled my hair out of my head, cuffed me in my face, but he claimed to say he was passing. Right? Then last Friday, with the incident that took place now, when he said what he said, I really did answer him. I walked up to him and I was like, boy, you know, F you, because, you know, it's like a paper pressure, everybody just keep being on me, and then overhearing something like that, it really put me in a rage. But my intention wasn't to look for any case to fight with him or anything, because I had my daughter in my hand. Before I even finished say what I had to say, his words was to me like, all right, I'll give you a reason to give my case. And he started to hit me up in my head. The most I could do was just cover my daughter because she started to scream and bawl and hold on to me. I couldn't even, like, you know, afraid to the whole commercial, afraid to even fling on the side. That's where I was.
All right. So the individual you mentioned earlier, because when we saw it on the news said domestic violence. But that person, are you in a relationship with that particular individual?
No, that individual, he's my child's father friend. But I know him since I've been here, since I've been Trinidad.
Right. So the news got it wrong. The news publication that posted it out, they got it wrong. It wasn't a situation where you're involved with a person. That's your child's father's friend.
Friend, yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So you had previous altercation with that person, and now let me paint the picture, because you guys can't see the video real time here. Let me paint the picture. We saw you walking up in that video. You guys walking up. We saw two individuals standing by a post just there. And it looked as if you went and you mentioned something to him, or you said something to him, or you articulated something to him. What did you tell him?
Yes, when I, as I said before, as I break the wall before I step up on the step, I overhear the conversation. So I walk towards him with the rage now, but my intention was always to head into that direction because I was going to the bar. After I heard what he said, but he'll give my reason to give my case. Right? Then I know it's me, definitely, he was on. So I answered, and my words to him was, excuse my language, but, you know, Kazi, I say, my Kazi boy, F you, because we just call him Kazi. Right. And with that now, as I said, I couldn't, my hand and knees will come back to my side. I do the hand gestures. You know, like when you're speaking in your rage, you just go like, you do your hand gestures. I just did the hand gestures, and with that, he just attacked me, started hit me in my neck. As I said, as you could see the video clearly in the video, I didn't even get a chance to at least hold his hand to brace him from his belt and he lash. The guy who was there next to him, I don't know the individual. Up to now, I don't even see his face clearly to see I could pinpoint the person. Right. So we saw the violent attack, how he was beating up on you, and you had a child in your arm, and it seemed like he was pouncing and coughing and trying to get you to the ground. What was he saying to you at that time when he was beating up on you like that, coughing you up like that, while you had the child in your arm? He was like, your mother so I'll give you a reason to get my case, and you feel bad, and then he just keep on repeating the same thing over and over till I don't know if he give up or if the guy pull him off, because at that point in time I just blank out. I don't even know. But I just could recall he was just like I'll give you a reason to get my case, and I feel bad. Anselm, I don't know if you're piecing it together here, but you saw the video, Anselm. I shared it with you, right?
I did.
Could you even imagine? I mean, we don't know this guy's story. We don't know what happened from his perspective. I was going through his head from this perspective, but could you even understand anything? Right? Somebody be so violent against a female with a child?
between me and you, between all the listeners here, I am so angry right now because I lost count of how many punches he hit this girl behind her head.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the video, she was bending over protecting the child and he was punching her from behind, like on the side of her punch. I lost count of how many punches. And I think the guy who was standing there, when he realized like he's not going to stop, he came and tried to pull him off a little bit. And he still continued to deliver blows to the young lady.
Yeah, but the truth and the fact about it, Anselm, that's one thing that pissed me off about that video again, right? The person that was there, the guy that was there and tried to stop the guy, I thought that he could have done more. I thought that he lapsed a bit.
He could have done more and sooner. He could have done more and sooner.
The dog did more than what he did. The dog rushed. Imagine the dog. The dog rushed at the guy. The dog rushed out quicker at the guy than the guy that was actually standing there and understood that here is a big grown man beating on a woman like that.
Now, the thing about this is this. I don't want to make this personal, but I have sisters.
Right.
I have a daughter. I have a granddaughter. And this is not a show where you talk violent. I'm so angry right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
I am so... Anyway, I don't even want to go down that road on this show. I don't even want to talk about that on this show.
Right.
Because I know personally, he wouldn't have got no reason to go to jail. I would have got a reason to go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to go down that road. This is not about me. This is about the young lady. I would like to ask the young lady, because to me, that is not her quote unquote significant other. Right?
All right, we just lost Anselm connection. Okay, we got it back.
Yeah.
All right, Anselm,
that is her mister's friend.
Right.
Now, the primary role of a man, as we know it, is provider and protector.
Mm-hmm.
That is the primary role of a man, to provide and to protect. Now, I don't know how much of a provider he is, but you think one of my friends, we could go back 200 years as friend, and you feel comfortable enough to beat up my woman? Something wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
Something seriously wrong there. Is either he only pretending to be a man because he was born with a penis, or he must have set up the whole thing. Because I cannot see you being a woman, man, and your friend beat up your girl. Really? In which world, in which universe that has happened?
But I try to understand. No, Angel. After the guy, after he would have, cuff you over the head a couple times, the child fell out from your arm, and the child visibly ran to the side a bit.
Yeah.
He cuffed you about 50-something times in your head. We see he ran.
I lost count.
Countless amount of times. What happened? He ran. Where did he go to?
Well, he ran up into the direction where my child's father lived. So I want to believe strongly is there he had.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He went straight to my child's father, because after the incident, about 15 minutes after, my daughter called her father, and he was like, he was actually telling my daughter, Shaniqua, don't make matter effing come out the road there and chop up your mother. She going on a little too much. So I don't know what he went and tell him. That make him say what he say.
Right. So your child father, he know that what's happening. He know what transpired, because the guy told him. Obviously, I would think that he would be upset, very upset, because you holding his child, this guy cough up to you, and you holding the child in your arm. I guess that the child father was very angry about this. What happened? What did he do?
He didn't do anything. He didn't even reach out to me. He didn't even ask. He didn't get on to me and ask the question, is his child okay? Nothing at all. So to me, I believe it doesn't matter to him. Whatever his friend told them, he go with it.
You know what? You know what I believe?
Uh-huh.
And I know I ain't saying it out of vexation, but you know what I believe? Sorry to say it, but he must see with him. Because if he could put his friend over his child mother, two of them must be in a relationship. Two of them must be in a relationship. Because I cannot wrap my brain around it. I cannot wrap my brain around it.
Go ahead, Angel. What are you saying?
Okay, my whole thing about the situation is that, okay, I came here to Grenada. I came over to Grenada to my child's father.
Right.
Through him.
Yes,
and he knows definitely his friends and them know also I don't have anyone here. You know, it's just me alone. And since he just sit with them, and it's like the bill of malice towards me. You understand? Wherever he said to them, all of his friends, so they go with what he say.
Right.
And as I said before, I'm not saying I'm a little hot mouth. If you tell me something, I will answer you. But it's just my form of putting up a defense. I never differently from this incident and never had nothing with nobody else in Grenada. 6 years now I've been here. I've been at shop and that is no only peace. My shop and home. So
Angel, what did the police in Grenada had to say about that situation? Was anybody arrested?
Well, I believe the guy went and gave up himself probably some hours after, and he spent, it happened after 12, right, which is Saturday morning, and he went into the station like an hour after, and he came out Saturday evening.
So the police never interviewed you? Or to let you know that charges about pressing charges, nothing like that?
Well, yes, they take my statement and also we have a court matter the 26th, so you get charged for the incident. And that's about it.
So somebody stood his bail?
Yes, somebody stood his bail. I knew, and he's not from Grenada, he's from St. Vincent. Hello?
Yeah.
He's from St. Vincent, so I don't know, he don't really have much.
All right, guys. So we're back. I apologize for that. As we still trying to work on getting the visual and everything up here, so you guys could see the extent of what transpired. Let me see if I could play it back now. And somebody seen the video now?
No, I'm still seeing the black screen.
You're still seeing the black screen. Hold on one second, guys. This is very odd that I'm not able to do this. I do this all the time. Stand by.
Maybe the video is so graphic that the video I don't even want to show.
The video now I want to show. Fussy graphic. It's crazy. The video is so graphic that you don't even want to show itself. But it's important to add context to the conversation. What about this answer?
It's up now.
Okay, good. So to add context to the conversation, guys, this is the video that we were speaking about. Take a look at it. So this is a young lady walking towards the young man. And this is the young man right there, guys. This is the violent attack. The dog ran out, guys. The dog ran out and was doing more. As this young man stood there, and he is like, okay, just give about 5 more cough now, and then I'll go jump in. The other dog came in. The second dog, you see the second dog right there? The first dog went. The second dog came in, and there he go, running away from the incident. Other people came on the scene. Now, I don't care what the situation is, and I understand there might be some altercation, some problems, some issues that transpired before this. But I don't understand what would bring someone to the level to display that kind of animalistic behavior towards another human being. It is beyond my understanding, beyond my comprehension. You know what I mean? Even if the person got you mad, the person got you upset, the person got you whatever it is, we have to remember something, that we are made from a woman. We have mothers, we have sisters. So although there might be other sides to the story, and I'm sure people would call with other sides to the story, and it's always good that we hear both sides of the story, but I don't see anything that could justify that type of animalistic behavior towards another human being. My point of view.
George.
Yeah.
Even if Angel had cussed this man stink, as we say in the Caribbean, if she had cussed him stink.
Right.
I just count there, and it went to about 30 punches. So even if a woman's strength is her mouth, a woman is say what she have to say.
Right.
A woman's strength is her mouth, and she will tell you all kind of hurtful things. That's what women do. And as a man, you're supposed to know that and shake it off and move on. And move, any level of violence to another human being, be it male and female, violence on the whole should not be tolerated. But that level of violence we see in there, what could have warranted a man delivering anywhere in the vicinity of 30 punches? What? You seen this? And it's in her head with a child in her arms. He's a punk. He is a punk. Tell him I say so. He's a punk.
I'm allergic to this type of crap. So I was sneezing behind the scenes. I was sneezing terrible behind the scenes. Adriana King says, Junior, her post right here, there's no side. She said there is no side here.
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
There's nothing anybody could say to justify that.
Yeah.
There's nothing that could, and the thing about it is not even your woman.
Right.
And then the person who's supposed to be a man side with him. That's very fishy. That's very fishy.
Yeah. Angel, you there?
Yeah.
So you saying that after he would have beat you up so badly? Yeah. And
I could correct Mr. Answers with one thing.
Go ahead.
The guy, he's not I'm not saying no more. That's my child father. Me and he done a couple months back. So that's just my child father. Just have a daughter with him.
What?
Okay.
You understand?
No. Say it again.
I'm no longer with him. That's just my child father.
So you see what's happening there now, Junior. She's alone in Grenada.
Yeah.
Nobody to run to. There's nobody to run to. She's there alone, so everybody feel, we could pelt a few blows and walk away. But I find in a situation like that Negro should have been locked up still. That Negro should have been locked up still. Because who's to say don't come out and do harm to her again?
Mm-hmm. I am confused now. So correct me my confusion a bit.
Yeah.
You said he's your child father. Who is your child father?
Okay, that guy that hit me, that is my child father friend, right?
Right.
But Mr. Ansel was saying how she boyfriend could allow a guy to hit her. So I just letting him know that is not my boyfriend. He's just only my child father.
Okay. All right. Okay,
yeah.
I got you. I understood now. I understand now.
Mm-hmm.
So at that
so
point,
right.
So,
that is
yeah. But still.
No,
Go ahead. Sorry, I don't want to cut you. Go ahead.
No, just saying, he's right. Because to me, I see it like everybody just watch it. I don't have nobody here. It's me alone. And as I say, just because it's I alone and I'm not from here, I should just stay quiet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, and that is absolutely that is wrong, and it's something that we speak out here a lot about. One, respecting women, defending women, because we all have mothers, we all have sisters. And when you look at this kind of animalistic, look, Ansem, look at the dog.
The dog and all knows something wrong. The dog and all knows something that is wrong.
Yeah. The dog and them watching like, what the hell is going on? And this guy standing there took so long to even make a move. I don't understand. I don't understand. So help me, somebody please help me understand. Please help me understand further, guys. Because I don't. 718-701-5720, guys. We're talking and reacting to this video that went viral on social media that showed this type of behavior, that this type of things are happening. And some people are standing there and watching things like that happening and very slow to react to certain situations like that. By the time the man hit a 15 cuff or so in the back of her head, the next person will jump in. Angel, stay on the line. If you get cut off, I'll call you back. I have to take a call. Stay on the line. Stay on the line. Let me take this call here. We got a caller on the line. Caller, you live? Where are you calling us from? Hello? Hold on, caller.
Standing there,
Yeah, caller. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Then. Audience seeing. Hello.
Yeah, hi. Caller, yes. Where are you calling us from?
Yeah.
Hello. All right. He's listening to us on the live, guys. When you call in, I want you to mute your television or mute your second device. All right. We got another caller on the line. Caller live. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Canada.
Hey, Canada, go right ahead.
Yeah. Looking at that video, all what I see there is cowardice. Cowardice.
Yeah.
Because if it was another man he had to stand up with, he would not have done that.
Right.
Thank you.
Anytime you see a man approach a woman like that, they are cowards because they would never stand up to another man like that. So their strength is on woman and they are cowards. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. And he is a coward. And he should be locked up for a long time. That's my thing.
Yeah. Funny enough, Anselm, we don't see serious action taken in situations like these, you know. We don't see serious action taken to deter the next would-be person to do something like that, you know. They get almost like a slap on the wrist.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. After living in Toronto for better part of 20-something years, if somebody from a house just call the police or from next door, just call the police and say, listen, in not even minutes, it had cruisers in front of your house.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, somebody going down.
Yeah.
Somebody going down.
Yeah.
And it's usually the man. He gonna get locked up.
Yeah.
But in the Caribbean, even in Trinidad, where I was born and bred, we see where it is wait until a man chop up a woman or stab her up after she makes several reports to the police station.
Yeah.
It'll reach until somebody die. When are we going to wake up as a society and say enough is enough? And start to lock these brothers up. Because at the end of the day, your feel is a free fall. That's what going on, is a free fall.
Mm-hmm.
People will do what they can for as long as they want if they never stopped, you know.
True.
And as the caller from Canada said, he will never try that with a man.
True. We got a caller on the line. Caller, turn your background down. So if you're listening to us on the phone line, turn your background down. All right, caller, you live. Where are you calling us from?
Okay, Junior. I'm calling from Lagoon Road.
Lagoon Road. Go right ahead, Lagoon Road, Grenada.
Yeah. I'm not supporting violence against any woman.
Right.
You know, I don't support those things. But the young lady, Junior, she not no saint. You understand? What happened? That's her boyfriend, friend, or child father friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this same young lady who playing saint with you there. She left this boyfriend and go and stay with a man in the community. Yeah? After that, the man still takes she back in. Lead the man again and go and stay with the next man. If you want thing, you call me Charles in the police station and she will tell you more. Yeah. After that again, the same night that this thing happened, the NNP had her acting right up the road. The girl tell his sister, his sister the child and he pinned the child and she tell her she run there, want to kill the girl. Tell her if I see you out the road, I go stop it. Everybody know she will put them on and do it.
Let me just say this. Then
she bring the police to take out the stuff. Take out the stuff in the man's house. The man wasn't there. She come back on she own and she break down the door and she drove out the fridge, the washing machine, the mattress, everything. She ain't no sin. That's my contribution there.
Yeah, well, hold on. Don't go. So if that is the case, that is the situation that transpired. Does that justify the action, what we're seeing on screen right now?
No. I don't know.
But okay.
But if you know who you're dealing with, you never know that if the person had a knife on them, she will have her weapon. She already checked somebody for the night before and said that I'm going to stab you up tonight. The sister had to leave and go back home, forget her rally and go back home because she didn't want to put herself in no trouble. But they went to CID, they went to the fire station, they still went to immigration to report she has so many things inside the fire station. You can go there and find out that you're in Grenada. I saw you this morning.
Yeah. But that's besides the point, in my perspective, right? That is besides the point.
She's the same lady again. She said, but she shop. Somebody breaks she shop. She drag a young lady from Belmont to the fire station. The same young lady is speaking to. She dragged somebody from Belmont to the fire station.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Drag her over there to the fire station, beating her a piece of stick going across the fire station. Because the whole lagoon beating a girl called Pinky in Belmont.
Right.
I don't like what happened to her, but it's sad.
Okay.
But she didn't deserve what she get, but she's a woman, man, not supposed to think upon a woman like that. But the guy had to protect himself too because she come up to him.
Yeah, that's not protecting.
And she's the person she will tell you.
That is not protecting himself. We are not. I saw, and we could clearly see that she said something, but what he did is not protecting himself. He didn't protect himself. He beat up on her. That's not protecting.
Yes, he did.
She had a child in her hand, so clearly she wasn't going for fight. He just took the opportunity to take out all the rage and all the everything and beat up on the woman. Regardless of what she had done.
You see the man was just there, sitting there, the boy chilling at it. And she left the road where she was on. She was going home with your child, left the road and come up and think, you don't think she no wrong?
So that yard is not where she lived?
No, she lived lower down. This is right in Belmont before Brewster's. That happened down there. She lived lower down in the road going up to Dr. Lendo or wherever they call him down there before Ideal Bakery.
So, Caller, what you're saying is she just walking on with her child unprovoked and just walk up in her yard just like that. Unprovoked.
Yeah, right there. There's a bar. There's a bar right there. Because before that, remember I told her she went to the house, tried to fight with his sister. And the guy who had to pull her, trying to break open the sister door to go inside the fight with her. And the guy who pulled out, I think he pulled out, she weave or whatever. That happened prior. Before this, something happened with two of them before that.
All right, let me ask you something, Caller. You look at this video, right?
From the source there, so I didn't like it.
Does that look like self-defense to you?
You can't take chance with this girl. I telling you, big man, you can't take no chance with this girl. You cannot. She will have she will. And that night, I bet you, because she told his sister, when I come back and I see you by that road, I will stab you.
Well, I'll tell you something. I ain't no fighter, man. But if I am worried about this person will have a knife on them, I'm not getting so close to them. I'm not getting so close to you because a knife is just an extension of your arm. So why am I getting so close to you?
I understand. What you saying that what he did was wrong. I took off, yeah, okay. But was she right by going up there to thing him? Was she right by that? Crossing the road on your way home, crossing the road and going up to him? This is not her yard. This is a yard.
hit him. A woman's strength is her mouth. She didn't hit him. She did not hit him. He jumped on her and delivered close to 30 punches to the woman's head. So I don't understand where the fear. Count the punches. That look like somebody who's scared for their life, and somebody might have a knife on them. That would be real, man. I don't care if she now fly out a bat out of hell. That's wrong. What I see in there, wrong.
Yeah, we can't. I can't agree with your caller, but thanks for your input. Appreciate you. 718-701-5720. Guy, we're getting a number of calls. I want to bring in someone from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She was calling earlier. It's important. I want to get her voice on it. We're reacting, guys, to this story, this video that went viral on social media with the young lady who is clearly seen being beaten up on camera. We got King on the line. Hey, Adriana, how you doing?
Hi, Junior. Good afternoon. I'm not too bad.
Yes.
I mean, that video there really shook me up here.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. And, I made a comment on the live and I said, I am not surprised that this is a Vincentian who has done this, because more and more, when we hear Vincentian men in the news around the region, is about killing some woman, beating upon some woman, and it is just too much. And that last caller, oh my goodness, you're better than me, because I would have cut him off. I don't see how anybody could try to justify what has happened here to this woman. Now I see people saying that, okay, she put her hand up in his face or whatever the case is. But we know the law says that if you're reacting, it has to be something equal.
Yeah.
She has a child in her hand. She was not a threat to this man. He just simply decided that he was going to beat the living daylight out of this woman.
Yes. And
I don't see how anybody could justify this action. She has a child in her hand. Now, suppose he had gotten a couple blows on the child, what would we have said? And the way he was beating on her, his strength, you could see he's a strong person.
Yeah.
If one of those blows had connected with that child and killed that child.
I swear one cuff had to hit the child. If you pelt in so much cough down her eye, Cough down her eye, cough in her face and said that the child probably got to cough in the head.
That child. He could have killed that child. And we're going to sit here and say, well, he killed her because the mother ain't no good. Since when cheating on somebody gives them the right to beat upon you, or leaving a man gives them the right to beat upon you and to kill you? I don't understand that last caller at all. How could he call in to try to justify this, so that, okay, because a woman might have cheated on him or left him her friend or whatever the case is, that is his reason to beat upon somebody? That is reason to beat upon a woman with a child in her hand, knowing that he could kill either or? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Our Caribbean men need to do much better than this, and Vincentian men especially, because this happens too often here. Too often. It's almost every week you're hearing of some woman getting brutalized or some child getting raped. I'm sorry, but I'm just sickened by all of this. And nobody should try to call in to justify what happened to that woman and that child. Because that child is involved too. That child has been abused by this man in this situation as well. She has been assaulted.
Yeah, I agree. Sad. I can't justify it.
So there should be charges, for both the mom and the child. I hope he gets life in prison. I don't know it's not gonna happen, but I hope it is. I hope it does.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much.
Sitting in, man. Sitting in. I'm really upset.
All right. Thank you, Adriana. Stay safe, all right? 718-701-5720, guys. Call on the phone line, because we got to bring Angel back on the live, because we're talking about this story right here. It's just a sad video. It's just a very, very sad thing to watch. We got Angel. Angel, you're back with us?
Hello?
Yes. Hi. Yeah, you're back with us.
Yes, fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you able to hear a couple of things that we were saying while you were not on the live?
Of course, yes.
Okay. What's your reaction to what you heard?
Okay. Firstly, right? My head heated. As I was saying, I recognize the voice of the individual that now called.
Right.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And he's also a friend of my child's father. together.
Okay.
He said he living in Lagoon Road, but his Lagoon Road is like he's my child for the neighbor.
Right.
And he's also have intention also. With the first incident that took place, he was there. He was one of them. Like he said he was parking, but he wasn't parking the guy who pulled out my hair. He was holding back me. Instead he hold back his friend, he was holding back me. So I believe it's just like, okay, trying to paint a picture that I so bad. As I said before, nobody don't have to say to me, I'm not a saint, but my way I reacting like that may seem bad is because I stand up for myself. I will answer. If you tell me something, I will answer you. If you hit man, I had the chance to hit you back, I will hit you back. I got Trinidadian. You understand? But I don't go around for train or looking for trouble. I don't. As I said before, no, I've been across here 6 years, right? And I never had no altercation with nobody till me and my child father come to an end. And it's only his friends, people surround him. No stranger, nobody differently.
Right.
And I must correct the guy that called also, right? When he said I move out as a kind of girl and I move out and I live by next man, no, I didn't move out. My child father put me out. Right? I had no choice. And that same guy who he put me out and I was staying by, he know him that associate together. They're not friends, but they just see each other, they will talk and, exchange words. The boy, after the goodness that he had, he welcomed me in his home because I'm a daughter. He was like, it was you alone, and I never take no part. But seeing that he had a little girl, you could rent a room. I was paying my money. I was renting a room from him. So I know I'm not so bad. I didn't leave much my father and go by his friend and pay, and then he take me back. If that was the case, he would have never take me back. He take me back because he put me all wrong because the same friends bringing news to him, right? And he just react on what his friend said. He put me out because of that.
Right.
And that is not even if the way he man God here, man, and he say I'm a kind of girl, right? Yes, I'm a kind of girl, but I'm not for stupid. I won't put my child life in danger. Looks like now, like sounds like it just bring my whole pain in my neck. I don't know. Yeah.
I stand strongly by my initial statement, guys, to say that you can't justify. I can't see any justification. I'm sorry. And so you know what will happen? More men like yourself and myself and people who have any kind of microphone that they could speak and people would listen to, we need to speak out against violence against women. We need to speak out strongly and say we can't tolerate them kind of thing, We cannot tolerate them kind of thing on them. You know what I mean?
And the thing about it is, it's a pandemic, This is a global situation.
Yeah.
This is a global scourge, This is nothing like, it only happened in Grenada, it only happened in Trinidad or St. Vincent or in the US or everywhere. And the thing about it is, on every level of society, it's judges who will beat their wife and politicians and doctors.
Yeah.
Coming right down the road, school teachers, garbage men. People just feel that it's okay to punch. And these men will not stand up to a real man for a fight. They're doing it. They're not doing it. Trust me, they're doing it.
Yeah.
But they see a woman who they feel weaker and they take out all the frustration and the vexation and the whatever life through at them. And sometimes some of them grew up in a violent situation. They see their father doing it.
Yeah.
They see their father doing it and they feel, well, it was okay. My father beat my mother, so I could beat my wife.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't care how much lies people say that she's telling. I don't know her personally. I don't know of her character. I don't know anything about her. But here's what I'm saying. If I driving on the street and I see a man coughing up on a woman like that, I stop and I pull him over. Because the first thing that will come to my mind, boy, if somebody were to beat up, I have five sisters, I have 5 sisters. If some Angel, we have to switch to the line, so if you get caught up, I'll call you back again. I have 5 sisters. And if somebody were to beat up on my sisters like that, I would like for whoever in the vicinity to defend them. And when you see a woman, you see that is somebody's sister, that is somebody's mother. And we have to respect that. I dare some men to take a look at videos of women giving birth and the kind of things that women have to go through and all them kind of things, and then you might learn better appreciation and respect for women. Let's jump back to the phone line. Caller, you live. Where you calling us from? Go right ahead.
Hey, Junior. Good night, Richie.
Hey, Richie. How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. First of all, I'm not supporting any man abusing any woman in any way. All right?
Right.
But looking at the video, I'm surprised that none of you even make the point that the girl actually put her child and herself in danger, because with me, right, for you to leave where you are in a safe place, right, and you come and walk up on someone, and well, I don't know if she hit him, because I'm trying to figure out, did she actually hit him? But whether she hit him or not, she actually put herself and the child in danger, right? She put herself and the child in danger. I given her wrong for even making that step, because regardless to what happened, regardless to what was said about her, and she was upset, she has to consider, I have my child, and you know what? This is a man. I may not be able to handle him physically. So where you going, right?
Well, I'm doubtful.
Where you going? My thing is this.
I appreciate your point, Richie. But I'm doubtful that anybody would assume that going and making articulation or gesturing something to a person will have them end up getting coughed up like that. I could see she had a child, she probably think that she's going and say something to him or whatever the case might be, but she didn't go and cough him in his face.
Expecting for it to... Right. Okay, right. Well, this is why I'm saying again. Now, if it's my daughter, right?
Right.
I would get so upset that I may kill the guy, and I'll get real upset with my daughter because she put me in that situation. Because looking at that, listen, I would not be able to swallow that, but I would blame my daughter. Regardless to the outcome, what I might do to him, I would blame my daughter for putting me in that situation, right? She had was to think better than that, than putting herself in that situation. I mean, I'm not supporting the level of, anger and what he did. I am not supporting that. But I'm saying again, if she put her hands on him, she's wrong in every way possible, right? Because regardless to what, we don't know how somebody will respond if they put their hand on them. And from my point of view, a woman has to know her place. A man not supposed to put his hand on a woman, but yet still a woman has to know, listen, I cannot handle a man, even though I'm upset, I have to calm myself, make it worse. You basically have a child in your hand. All right, guys. So this is my take on this.
All right. Thank you, Richie. We appreciate your input. Aston?
I'll tell you something. That is almost like saying a girl was wearing a real short miniskirt and she got raped. So she looked for that.
Right. Yeah.
She shouldn't be wearing them kind of short skirt 2 o'clock in the morning on the street. She looked for that.
Yeah.
The reality is, this man, even if she came up to him, now it might not have been the best judgment call on her part to walk up to the and point a finger in his face or wherever. Because it looked like that. She wouldn't go and start a fight with her baby in arm to punch a man. Right? You're already putting yourself at a handicap there because you already have a baby in your arm. So she probably walk up to him and saying, boy, and up in the face, which did not take more than 3 seconds for him to pounce on her and start to deliver up to and even more than 30 blows to her head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the point I am making is this, and I think as Chris, what's her name?
Angel
said, she's not saying she's a saint. She said, you tell me something, I'm going to tell you back. Because a woman's strength was always her mouth.
Yeah.
Man can't argue with woman, you know. Woman is always win argument because a woman's strength is her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So even if she went up to him and said something, that was hurtful or disrespectful. This man cuss she or walk away or push she off, you know. Girl move from her and push her off. Man delivered 30 punches to the girl head.
Yeah. Someone said, Junior, you need to take a good look at the video. You need to take a good look at the video. So how about we do that? All right. How about we do that? How about we take a good look at the video? All right. Let me start back the video, guys. Let's take a good look at the video. The video is going to start back right now. Let's take a good look. Okay. Here is a person right there walking. Let me go back. I want to take a good look at the video. All right. I want us to look at the same thing. All right. Here we go. She walked up to him. Right there. Let's stop it right there. Right. So there is some kind of confrontation at this point in time to the individual that she made. Angel, break it down for us. So you're watching the video almost in slow motion with bit-sized pieces. What did you say to the guy there?
I call him by his name and I say, Kazi boy, F you.
Right. Okay. All right. So that was it. Anything else? Did you say anything else to him at the time, or that's all you said to him?
No, after I said that is all I said because I didn't get a chance to say anything else.
Okay. So you said you walked up to him right there and you said XYZ boy, F you. Right?
Yes, okay. I just got conscious.
Okay. All right. And that's what she said. Let's take a good look. Let's the video's going to roll again, and then. That's what started after there. And he started. No, while he was punching at you like that, what was he telling you? What was he saying to you? We'll take it back in slow motion. Right. What was he saying there?
And you want to give me a case, I'll give you a reason to give my FN case because of the previous incident.
Right. Okay. And that was him taking out the frustration.
Exactly, Junior. Right there. Based on what she is saying. He had some pent-up vexation, some unresolved issues. So he beat her and telling her, "Oh, so you want to get my case? I'll give you a reason to get my case now."
Yes.
So
and that's what
she may have presented the opportunity for him to start a punk on her. But he had that plan in his head all the time. He probably said, "But anyway, I catch that girl, I'll put one licking on she." Because she wants to get my case. So he's saying, "No, you want to get my case? I'll do it something to get my case now." So which means he's willing to beat her to a pulp, he's willing to go to jail. So I feel the police should grant him his wishes. Yeah, grant him his wishes. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know.
Listen, guys.
I honestly hope that the authorities take a serious look into it. And not only this incident, but policy is put in place. Legislation is put in place to, even if it's a deterrent, because people will do what they want to do. But if there are no consequences for your actions, they will continue to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So legislation, policy must be put in place, not only in Grenada, but throughout the Caribbean, throughout the world, to put some added protection towards the fairer sex. And
again, we're still gonna keep the phone lines open. I saw a few people are trying to call on the WhatsApp. That's where we have her. So you guys can call on the phone line 718-701-5720. Angel, what next? Is it a point where you have to press charges? Like, what's the next step in this?
Yes, so I had already pressed charges. And I have a court matter on the 26th of July with him.
What are the charges? That were laid? If you don't mind me asking.
Assault of causing harm. So, yeah.
Aggravated assault with intent to to create bodily harm, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So much.
Mm-hmm.
So,
listen, Angel,
Yeah.
stay strong. As you say that you admitted to us here on the ride that you're not a saint. You admitted that you know you are who you are. You know, but I stand very strong and firm in my belief that a man should not take it upon himself to beat up a woman like that. I am I'm serious and firm on that. I think that even in his position, he was not defending himself because you didn't physically attack him with a knife or juke him with something or you didn't attack him with anything else but verbally. And if they have to be equal force, he should have probably say something back to you and dismiss the situation. The fact that he took it upon himself to escalate it to this situation right here, I think that's where the line was crossed.
I must say the hurtful part about the situation to me is the fact that I forget to mention, he's also my child godfather, right?
Right.
And it's like, me and he never even had anything before those two incidents. We never had anything. As I said, 6 years are here, and we never disagree. We never had a misunderstanding. Nothing. So it's not to say, okay, I was a person in life or somebody that I can't stand. He was good.
Right.
He was good. So, and I just the so part about it to see like these are the people that turn against me.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone is asking, did he apologize? Did he apologize to you?
I didn't see him after.
You didn't see him after? You didn't spoke to him after?
No, I didn't spoke to him after.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was spoken.
But listen, we're going to be following this. This is not a story that we'll just forget about. We'll follow up and find out how you're doing. Try to see what is necessary to what needs you have. And I'm disgusted by that behavior. I'm disgusted by the behavior of this individual, and it could be provocation. He probably felt provoked. He probably felt provoked. He probably had a lot of anger in him from the previous incident and altercation. But I don't condone any man for that matter. I don't condone any man for that matter taking it upon himself to beat up on a woman like that. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, and it's wrong. And some said it, women's strength is their mouth. You have to understand that. Women would, all you get, I understand that. We understand that very well. But
I must say thank you very much.
Yes.
You understand, so to bring it to your attention.
Yes.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Yes.
All I could say to you is you have a daughter. That's your only child, right?
No, I got two sons in Trinidad.
Oh, you got? I didn't hear what you said.
Hello?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I have two sons in Trinidad.
Okay, so but it's you and this daughter alone in Grenada.
Yeah, Grenada, yeah.
So all I can tell you to do is try and be safe, not only for yourself, but you have the obligation and the responsibility of raising a child. And you have to, this is outside of the incident and all that transpired, but you have to, as a woman, try, and I'm not pointing any fingers at you by what I'm about to say, but you have to try and conduct yourself and carry yourself in a manner that, would be a mirror unto your child. You have to walk, talk, behave in a manner that your daughter could grow up. Because remember, children learn more from what they see than from what you tell them.
Yes.
So live a life in front of your daughter that she will grow up to be a young, respectable decent woman, growing up with the right ideas and the right ideologies and right, what's the word I'm looking for?
Ideals, the right ideals in life.
Ideals in life. That is your job, because you are a single parent. As far as we see, you are a single parent raising this child on your own. So you have to do all in your power. You live for her now. Your life belongs to her. You gotta live for her and make sure that you're the best provider that you can be and the best example that you can be as a woman. All right?
Yeah.
Yes. Angel, we're gonna keep in touch with you. All right. Stay safe.
Okay. Thanks for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah. Why answer them? We need to speak out, more strongly on incidents like these, because it could have gotten worse. It could have been a worse situation.
That could have gone sideways very, very well. It went sideways already, but
it could have gone worse.
Could have gone worse. Suppose when he pushed her against the wall, the child fell out of her hand and fall over the wall, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the wall is just a little higher than waist height, if you look at it. Just about breast height. So he pushing her there. That child could have fallen out of her hand, drop on the other side of the street. Maybe there's a drain there. All these things could happen. Could have gone sideways very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sad situation, guys. Sad situation. And as we said, guys, we believe that there are multiple sides to the story. The guy might have a justifiable reason why he believed that he had to react in that way. And we wanna hear others' perspective. From our perspective, what we see here, it's pretty damning already. It's sad that someone would bring themselves to this point. But again, this is an open platform. Everyone have their story to tell. Thank you, Anselm, and we appreciate you every Thursday. This is Dear Ryder. We take difficult situation, confront it, and give our best advice on it. And we do this every Thursday with yours truly and Anselm Douglas. Anselm, closing words, sir. See you.
Well, we live in a world where violence seems to be increasing every single day. Violence towards children, violence towards each other, violence towards women. We gotta individually, Michael Jackson said, it starts with the man in the mirror.
Yes.
Start with the man in the mirror. Look at yourself and every day try and get up and be, and I know it might sound kind of cliche, but get up every day and try and be a better version of yourself.
Yeah.
We all have flaws. We all make mistakes in life. But let us learn from our mistakes and teach others from what we've learned from our mistakes. We have to try and live peaceably among all men.
Yes.
Walk with love, walk with care, and know that you are your brothers and by extension your sisters' keeper.
Yeah. Point taken. Couldn't say it better myself. Thank you, Anselm Douglas. We'll catch up again next week, Thursday. Dear Ryder. Thank you. All right. Guys, I have this song. Anselm have a song for every reason and every season. Let me see if I could get it. Hold on. Let me bring you back, Anselm. Let me bring you back. Hold on. Don't go. Let me bring back Anselm. Because again, Anselm have a song for every reason and season. Let me pull up this one. Where is it? I just had it. Hold on. I'll find it. This is Anselm Douglas' song for this particular reason. Check it out. Hold on. All right, let me fix that. Hold on. While I'm getting Anselm Douglas' song for this particular reason, let me tell you guys, this Thursday coming, not this week, next week, election night in Grenada, right here on Ride Along Live. This is Anselm Douglas' song for this season.
She shudders each time he tries to touch her face. See the tears roll down. For so long She has been treated like that. And the returns her it's your fault. You make me do these things, but I love you in spite of. And that's the reason why I'm staying. And you should be glad to have someone like me. Although at times I could be rough, but it's because I love you, can't you see? Oh girl, now go get yourself cleaned up. Oh, break that cycle, break it. Let the buck stop here, break that cycle, break it. Send a message loud and
Anselm Douglas, I tell you, have a song for every reason and every season.
let the love begin.
Every reason, every season, Anselm Douglas is the man.
Yeah,
Yes.
For having me again.
Where they can tell them where you can find all your music, because as I said, every reason, every season you have a song. Where they could find your music, man? Spotify, and then give them the details.
It's on Spotify, but the easiest way to find me is go to anslimmusic.com and you get all the social media platforms there. You get Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud. Everything is right. Go to anslimmusic.com and check it out. All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you again, Mr. George. God bless you. Stay strong.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey, guys, on Thursdays, we do it like this, all right? I know there's a lot of politics in the air, everybody talking about politics. So on Thursdays, guys, we deviate a little bit. Thursdays and Fridays, no drama. Well, Fridays in particular, no drama. On Thursdays is Dear Ryder. So if you have something going on, you have a question, you want some advice from myself or Anselm, you could write to us, inbox us right here. Just subject it, Dear Ryder, and tell us your story. Tell us whatever you want advice on, and we're going to talk about it right here on the live. We know we get a lot of messages, guys. We get a lot of messages that every week we get a chance to pull one from the bag, right? So your story might get pulled sometime next week. So inbox us and tell us your story. I'll be happy to discuss it right here on Dear Ryder. And as always, we say there are always two sides to every story. And we do believe that the gentleman might want to tell his side. We have the platform and we will open the platform to hear his side of the story as well as it relates to this particular incident. All right. Also, guys, I got to tell you that this Thursday, wow, election is here already. Thursday is election night in Grenada. Election night in Grenada is this Thursday. And we have the massive broadcast that's going to be right here on Ride Along Live. So everybody's going to be watching Ride Along Live on Thursday. Broadcast starts at 3 p.m. Election night in Grenada live. Also, got to say thank you to our sponsor. It's the third annual Miss Caribbean USA Summer Body Pageant. That's on Sunday, the 26th of June. And that goes down at the American Legion Hall. That's American Legion Hall in Brooklyn, New York, 1130 East 892nd Street. That's, of course, in Brooklyn. We have Alma Boy, Mr. Killer, Keisha Martin, Denise Belfont, Mr. Legs, and, of course, the beautiful ladies vying for the coveted title of the Miss Caribbean USA Summer Body Queen. All right, get your tickets at eventbrite.com. We're going to post the link at the bottom of the screen so you can check it out at eventbrite.com. I'm going to be your MC in the building. Looking forward to see you guys there. Also, guys, if you're going Grenada for Carnival, Spice Mass. I know everybody is in election mode, but right after that finish, we go in Grenada, Spice Mass. It's Carnival. Monday night mass with amazing colors. Monday night mass with amazing colors. We're playing a mass called the Trilogy. Yeah, the Trilogy. Monday night mass with Trilogy. It's glow stick, unlimited drinks, and fun. Yeah, if you're gonna be in Grenada, you gotta play mass. Monday night mass with amazing colors. Amazing colors, the Trilogy. The following ad is a paid political advertisement.
Sisters and brothers, I ask you to hear me just on this point. Examine the team of the National Democratic Congress. You just examine them. Compare them one by one. And what you see is an experienced group of people ready to take this country forward.
I'm Deacon Mitchell, and I endorse this message.
Chicks Export Limited, Toronto, Canada, shipping barrels and other cargo to Grenada in 3 weeks, including custom clearing and home delivery to anywhere in Grenada. They source, purchase, and ship new and used anything. Call or WhatsApp Eric, aka Greens, on 416-569-9755. That's 416-569-9755. Check us out on Facebook at Green Chicks Export or email us at greenchicksexport@gmail.com.
Williams Funeral Service serve you with dignity and compassion as you mourn. Every day, we embark on the journey of life, and one day, the journey will end. It's on that day that you can entrust the celebration of life of your loved ones to David Williams Funeral Service. Call 718-291-3823.
It's hard to imagine this is how 2020 started. But across the world, dozens were falling ill with a mysterious virus that would ultimately change life as we know it. Chinese health authorities are still working to identify the
The COVID-19 pandemic is now casting doubt over the 2021
As soon as it gets open, I can. 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 I'm tired, stay home and need out.
Why you talking the job must pay? All you understand, job must play.
Watch out the party turn up tonight. Because we out and bad and the people better we causing trouble. Trouble, trouble. Just watch how we causing trouble. Trouble, trouble.
You don't carry the fire that my ancestors have given to me. You merely adopted the job. I was born in it. This is job, religion, job, job, religion. This is job, religion, job, job, religion. This is job, religion, job, job, religion. This is job, religion, job, job, religion.
From Right Along Live, keeping you updated with everything happening in your world, from breaking news, election coverage, and a whole lot more. Now, do you have a business that you would like to market or advertise right here on our platform? Then give us a call at 718-701-5720 or inbox us right here on Right Along Live. Take your business to the next level. I'm Junior George from Right Along Live, keeping you updated. Well, it's on Right Along, so it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean? You know, I grew up in what I guess we call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just of the facts. And that's why everyone has a story to tell. Right Along Live,